So, that's not the benefit of passing through the school of emptiness. Secondly, school of emptiness is a process that helps you to heal from your emotional damages naturally without passing artificial medication. We have individuals who have undergone emotional damages through medication and things didn't end well. So, I've heard stories in the social media. Someone says that maybe he passed through the traumas and the traumas overwhelmed them until they were taken to the medication. And the moment they were medicated, it became worse. I'm not against the medication, artificial medication, no. But not all artificial medications are meant to heal every body challenge in life. There are other challenges in life, disorders in life. You don't need medication. You just need natural healing. And this natural healing is what we call the school of emptiness. That's called the school of emptiness. When you pass that natural process of healing, that's what I call the school of emptiness. So we have those people who have gone through that. When the moment they realize they have something in them that's eating them, and accepted it, and started healing slowly by slowly. And they were ready to pass the process. That's the time they overcame and became whole again. So when you pass through the school of emptiness and you pass through the process, this is the only process that works naturally without any artificial medication or artificial whatever attention. No, this just nature works on you, God works on you, environment works on you. It's you just to accept, no matter how painful it will be, just accept. So, I think that's what that one point to note. The best way of overcoming this giant problem that is eating many internal is through awareness. The best medication is through awareness. So that's why what I'm doing, just bringing awareness to humanity, that you're able to understand not what you're seeing is there. Not everything that you're seeing is right. No. That's why I use the tunnel behind me. Any moment I speak, I talk, we reason together, focus your eyes also on that tunnel. That's how our life is. Outside, we are okay. People admire us. How many great people have you admired? How many? But inside them, they're admiring you too. They're wishing they be like you, but you don't see. Hauoni kabisa. Sisi tunatamani kwa kama fulani amefanyikiwa, but that person inside is dying. He's just praying day and night. Who will come to save him or her? I said, all through in our society, be it in Africa, America, or whatever place, you find somebody just deciding to take his life away until people wonder what this man or woman was lacking. Or else in marriage, you just find when you see people, couples are just happily enjoying each other. When they walk, they're happy. Before people, they show the love to each other. But behind the curtains, my brother, things are not the same. Things are not the same. They are struggling. And then all of a sudden you just find maybe it's the man has slaughtered the woman, has killed himself, and they are normal. And then people wonder, what's wrong? These people they have never seen fighting, but all of a sudden, they take over their life. So don't let us not believe everything that our eye sees and we say, it's okay. We know not. Let us focus on the inner person. Let us focus on our inner man. People are crying day and night. People are weeping. People are sorrowful. When they are closed in their room, my brother, people are crying. They don't have somebody to share. I passed through that. School of emptiness is a school of loneliness. Let me put that way so I'm able to understand. Any person who has passed through this school of emptiness is a school of loneliness. Ask Joseph. He was lonely. There's no one in the Bible that tells us Joseph has had a friend. That years, we don't see any friend who encouraged Joseph. We don't. Until the last years, we are just seeing the two friends who are also in the prison, who are working with Joseph. In fact, they forgot about him. So, the bad news of school of emptiness, if you want to pass it, accept to be alone. Accept to live a lonely life. For you to focus on yourself. This is the place that requires loneliness. Ask Moses. We are told after running from Egypt, after everything was known that he wasn't an Egyptian, he was an Israelite. He flew away. From there, we are told Moses was just taking care of the flock of his father-in-law, Jethro, until God appeared to him in the form of burning bush. We are not told that Moses had a friend, had a company. No, my brother. This is the only place. School of emptiness is the only place that needs a lot of self. Just you and you alone. Jesus the same. David, the moment he was anointed by Prophet Samuel, the Bible says David continued taking care of the flock of his father in the bush alone, fighting the lion, protecting his father's flock. We have not told in the Bible the friends of David when he was under training until the time he faced Goliath. That's what the Bible says. And Jonathan was the first friend of Joseph that the Bible recognizes. So if you are ready to pass through this school of emptiness, first I want to tell you, for you to achieve, you need to be ready to be alone. Listen into your inner person, inner man. Let your inner man be your best friend. The moment you impress your inner man, your inner person, it will be easy for you to undergo this school of emptiness. So, that's the reason why unapata, they normally say, also above is lonely. Those great people, they are lonely people. So if you didn't know how to pass through the loneliness before you achieve, that's why many people don't make it when they achieve. Because also achievement is a lonely place. But when you overcome, you pass through the school of emptiness and you achieve, my brother, you are unstoppable. You are unstoppable. People will try to bring you down, they will not, because you have been used to be alone, to fight on yourself. That's what I can tell you. So I want to go further to understand more about soul. We said soul is the only focus we will be focusing this program, because soul is something that's really messing human race. Soul is an independent thing that can be used by God and can be used by the devil, depending on your choice. Just your choice. That's the Bible says, Deuteronomy. I put before you life and death, blessing and curse. So it's you to choose. And God said, choose life, because He knew our heart is deceptive. Soul will punish us. So I said, it has reached a time that we find people are giving their soul to devil to exchange of riches. So soul is an independent thing, it's an independent sphere, it's an independent body that can work on its own, can be operated with anything. And inside soul, we have a driving force that at least I will dive it direct there. Force is driven by one thing that we call emotions. Emotion, my brother, my sister, is what drives soul. So let us try to understand more about emotions. Through emotion is where many people have gone astray. Before we focus about how soul is the biggest factor of human destruction and the root of all evil done here on earth, we must understand all about emotion. Emotion is being misunderstood. Watu wengi misunderstand emotions. Many people use emotions to guide us. When you feel your emotions, for instance, you have the emotion of anger, you allow the anger to guide you to take action. When you feel the emotion of happiness, you allow the happiness to guide you. When you feel the emotion of sadness, the emotion of pride, those are emotions. So we have allowed the emotion to be the guidance of our life. But that's not the case. When you pass through the school of emptiness, you'll understand we don't need emotion to guide us. We need emotion to gauge who we are inside. So emotion is a gauge, something that's gauging us, gauging your status, gauging your stand, gauging your life, gauging your inner state. So when you feel that you are feeling the emotion of pride is coming, it's cropping inside you, now you gauge yourself. What causes this pride? What makes this pride to come out, to start cropping inside me? The moment you realize that through this pride you're feeling, you'll be in a state of controlling it. What am I saying? Emotions, when they come, they crop in us. They're just used to gauge what we should do, to gauge our intention, to gauge our inner being, if it's right or wrong. But many people, we use emotion to guide us. When you feel you are angry, now you take that anger to guide you to take action for whichever that makes you become angry. And that's where we go wrong. I think to come back a bit for us to understand, because I've just rushed to tackle emotion. First, let's understand what comprises of our soul. Our soul consists of emotions. Emotion is how we feel, our feeling. Consists of volition. Volition is the ability to make choices. Our soul consists of senses. These are body reactions. We have the 5 senses: hearing, touch, smell, name them. And then lastly, we have the intellect. The intellect is now the mind. So, soul consists of the emotions, the volition, the senses, and the intellect. So when we combine all these 4, you come up with the soul. And what drives all this is the emotions. Emotion will control your volition, your ability to make choices. Many people, we make choices through emotions. Emotions will determine our senses, how our body will react. And lastly, emotions will determine our intellect, how our mind will think. So that's why I say the emotion is everything. It's the pivot, the control of the soul. When your emotion is damaged, everything is damaged. When you are emotionally damaged, my brother, my sister, you are emotionally damaged. Know that your volition is damaged, your senses are damaged, and your intellect is damaged. That's why the School of Emotions is here to help you be able to achieve your emotional damages. Because when your emotion is damaged, you are done. What all that's happening here on earth, all the evil, all these terror attacks, evil actions on earth, name them. I don't want to name them. I want to be neutral. You just reflect your life and see any evil thing that's happening around our life, our country, our nation, our continent, our world. All this because of emotional damages. So for you to overcome all these vices, learn to put your emotions straight. Learn to work on your emotions. So this topic's deep, my brother, my sister. It's not easy. When you're suffering the childhood traumas, the childhood emotional damages, know that your adult life will be the life of chaos, the life of destruction. And that's the only stage or the only thing that devil uses to destroy human race. The devil just takes advantage.